So we go back up to the start for a heat of the University 8, the Temple Challenge Cup between Bath University, closest to us, and Purdue University of the USA on that left-hand side, that Berkshire bank, which is lined with spectators currently at the moment.
Two crews that are pre-qualified, so we don't know how they're going to fare against each other, and both the similar weight, rowing style seats similar. I think this could be a close race, Martin.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a close race on this one, Jim. So we're watching the umpires launch, follow these two crews down the river. The umpire makes sure that both crews keep to their station and will warn them if one of the two coxes, Henri La Liberté for Purdue or George Trotter for Bath University, stray off their station.
Bath look a bit short at this stage. They're about half three-quarter length out. I'm not sure they've actually lengthened out. Yeah, they look a bit short compared to the other crew.
That's an incredibly useful lead to have this early on in the race. I mean, it's nearly clear water. And we see, as we pick up the race with a mile, the umpire's not really doing much to warn them, but they're pretty much in the middle of the river, the crew from Purdue University. They row on the beautiful Wabash River, come from West Lafayette in Indiana.
I had to check my geography. That's sort of halfway between Indianapolis and Chicago in America. I think the umpire's letting them get away with that because there's 3 lengths difference, isn't there, between the crews?
Yeah.
So they're not really impeding Bath.
Nice cohesion. Big man in the 6th seat of that Purdue University crew, George Schmidt, 2 meters and 3 centimeters. We're looking at the bowman, James Patterson, who's just 69 kilos. I mean, the difference between James Patterson in the bows, and there we see, look at the bulk of that man at 6. You can see him, can't you? 2 meters and 3, 104 kilograms. He's rowed for 4 years at Purdue, raced in the 2017 under-23 World Championships and USA Men's Fours. I think they took place in Plovdiv, Bulgaria, and in the World University Championships. So you've got a power in that, but it's no wonder if you've got a lad like that, George Schmidt, you know, you could whack someone of 104 kilos with that international experience in, and isn't that impressive?
Yeah, the umpires just warned them, so it's moved them over to their correct station. So interesting contrast in styles. Martin, you mentioned that George is obviously very tall. The Forrest, the chap standing in front of him, is obviously a shorter guy, and they've got quite an interesting difference in style, but they make it work because obviously this boat's moving really nicely. Yeah,
well, our bio says, you know, he's 1 meter 55, and to me he looks a little bit taller than that, but he's relatively quite short, and I just think in terms of that he's using a lot more body reach, and you've got George Schmidt who's a little bit more upright. What might be interesting is if the coach rigs their, you know, differently. Maybe he makes a wider spread.
Some kind of allowance, yeah.
Yeah, just because that lad at 6 has got more natural reach. But certainly, I think, you know, looking at James Patterson in the bow of this Purdue University 8, and as you said, the 7-man Forrest Depart, I mean, they have got lads of 2 meters, and they've got lads of, you know, much less than 2 meters, you know, 1 meter 60, and so, and that's a very interesting conundrum for a coach to rig the boat. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, how tall becomes too tall in rowing, would you say, Jim?
Well, it's a matter of making sure the crew will work together. So if you've got a crew of all tall people, that would be better. It's actually, this is the contrast, this is the hard thing, make different body weights, different shapes, how you make them all work together.
So I was about 6'1". Richard Budgett, I rowed with in the Olympics, was 6'7.5", 6'8". We had the same rigging, we didn't have any different rigging, and Budge just did his natural thing, and I tried to.
Is that because you're better rower than he is, or is that?
No, I just had to follow him. No. You know, I mean, Budge was a great man, but so you know, 6'8", I would say, probably much taller than that. You don't see him rowing. So coming up to the finish of this heat of the Temple Challenge Cup for University 8, Purdue University, the crew from West Lafayette take a comfortable victory over their rivals from Bath University.